Han Beom-woo is the second son of a top South Korean dining group. His mother, the chairperson of the culinary sector, regrets that their family restaurant never received a 3-star rating. She delegated this significant task to her 2 sons as a criterion for assessing the successor. To become the heir, the brothers fiercely competed. Upon hearing from his secretary about the failure to acquire a grilled abalone restaurant, the decisive Han Beom-woo, suspecting his secretary's incompetence, personally visited the restaurant. He arrogantly parked his car in the customer waiting area and confronted the owner with photos exposing his illegal gambling activities. Previously, Han Beom-woo had acquired numerous restaurants using similar tactics to obtain their recipes for personal use. He warned the head chef at his family restaurant that he had collected the most famous recipes in South Korea. The chef needed only to follow these recipes exactly to achieve the desired flavor and aroma. With the new seasonal menu approaching, he demanded the chef perfect the main dish, truffle grilled thin meat slices, to secure a 3-star rating. The chef managed to satisfy him after deep research and practice. However, just then, the secretary reported that another restaurant's menu featured a nearly identical truffle grilled thin meat dish. Believing in their restaurant's principle of uniqueness, the secretary suggested pausing the menu launch due to this dish collision. Unwilling to back down, Han Beom-woo ordered all ingredients to be kept on standby while he resolved to secure the opposing restaurant's recipe. Han Beom-woo drove to Jeonju, expecting to find a sophisticated, professional dining establishment. However, after following the navigation through numerous turns, he ended up in a secluded alley with a plain, unadorned restaurant facade. Doubting he was at the right place but curious, he entered the empty restaurant. He eventually found someone busy in the backyard garden. As he approached to inquire about the owner, the person, stepping on cabbages and wielding a sickle, advanced towards him, causing Han Beom-woo to retreat and fall backwards due to losing his balance. At a critical moment, the other person reached out and grabbed Han Beom-woo. Then, they forcefully pushed him to the ground. Han Beom-woo watched as the person carefully lifted a cabbage he had stepped on and complained that the woman was harsh enough to push him over just for a cabbage. The woman silently went into the kitchen and busied herself, leaving Han Beom-woo to slowly realize that she was the owner. He had assumed the owner was an older aunt. The next second, the owner removed her sun hat and revealed herself as a young and beautiful girl. Forcing himself to recover from his astonishment, Han Beom-woo showed a picture of truffle-grilled thin meat slices and asked the owner to make it for him. The owner, Mo Yeon-joo, informed him that she didn't have the ingredients. Han Beom-woo immediately asked what she needed and offered to buy it right away. Mo Yeon-joo said she needed beef rump from Ma Won Ranch cattle. Utilizing his financial power, Han Beom-woo bought all the beef rump available in the market. While he was at the market, Mo Yeon-joo went to a chicken farm to buy eggs. The farm owner explained that his wife was sick and couldn't sell eggs because the chickens only recognized her. Anyone else would be pecked out. Undeterred by the owner's discouragement, Mo Yeon-joo bravely entered the henhouse. More fierce than the hens, she managed to collect a full basket of eggs. Returning to her shop, Mo Yeon-joo found the door plastered with rent collection notices. She angrily tore the notices up and stuffed them into her mouth, a bizarre act that Han Beom-woo witnessed upon his return. He presented the beef rump he had bought, allowing her to choose. She tasted a piece from one box, identifying it as the one she needed, but it wasn't enough. For the freshest matsutake mushrooms, Mo Yeon-joo immediately took Han Beom-woo up the mountain. As Han Beom-woo gasped for air from exhaustion, he excitedly spotted a matsutake mushroom. Mo Yeon-joo told him it was not yet mature enough to pick. Soon after, she found a fully matured matsutake mushroom, which she carefully held as she accidentally slipped. Fortunately, Han Beom-woo caught her just in time to prevent an accident. Back at the restaurant, Mo Yeon-joo methodically began preparing dishes. Han Beom-woo observed the entire process and found that both the ingredients and methods were completely different from their restaurant's truffle-grilled thin meat slices. When Mo Yeon-joo served the finished dish, Han Beom-woo experienced ultimate enjoyment with just one bite. He was certain he had never tasted anything more delicious. He finished not only the main dish but even the sauce. After tasting, he immediately proposed buying the restaurant. When Mo Yeon-joo refused, he suggested investing instead to help the restaurant grow, as long as Mo Yeon-joo was willing to share her recipes. Mo Yeon-joo rejected all proposals, seeing that Beom-woo was a profit-driven businessman who didn't understand the true value behind a dish. Beom-woo argued that Mo Yeon-joo's insistence on sincerity was futile, as it neither made profit nor saved her restaurant. After their argument, Beom-woo left without success. Meanwhile, Mo Yeon-joo faced her landlord demanding overdue rent, giving her a final month's deadline before reclaiming the house. As Mo Yeon-joo faced this hardship, Beom-woo also encountered trouble. On his way back, he received a call from his secretary and checked the news. The media reported that the owner of the grilled abalone restaurant he acquired had left a suicide note accusing him of threats to take over the shop. Fortunately, the owner was safe and recovering in the hospital. Beom-woo went to the hospital intending to apologize and seek forgiveness. As he entered the room, he overheard the owner cheerfully telling someone on the phone that he had only swallowed a vitamin pill and confirmed the money had transferred, thanking Executive Director Beom-woo realized the owner was referring to his brother, who had stooped to dirty tricks to beat him. He immediately called his mother to complain and clarify his innocence, but his mother was only interested in results, not the process. Due to his influence, the company's stock price fell. After a shareholder vote, he was removed from his director position, and his mother took over management of the restaurant. He complained about his situation, but his mother advised him to use this time to think about what he could do, as adversity is a true test of his capabilities. Beom-woo returned to the restaurant and tried to look cool by lighting a cigarette in front of Mo Yeon-joo. However, Mo Yeon-joo snatched the cigarette from his mouth and crushed it on the ground, ordering him to pick it up. Beom-woo discovered that Mo Yeon-joo was in debt and offered to help clear it in exchange for a takeover contract. Mo Yeon-joo tore up 2 contracts, refusing to cooperate with Beom-woo. Undeterred, Beom-woo laid out several contracts for her to choose from. As Beom-woo persisted, Mo Yeon-joo finally proposed a condition. If Beom-woo agreed to work in her restaurant, she would consider accepting the investment. Eager to obtain the recipes and make a comeback, Beom-woo agreed without hesitation. The two signed an agreement where Yeon-joo would handle the dishes and Beom-woo would manage the business operations, and they would not interfere with each other's decisions. The next day, Beom-woo saw Yeon-joo secretly dealing with a man and suspected illegal activities, only to see Mo Yeon-joo holding chili powder. The man demanded immediate payment, but Mo Yeon-joo couldn't afford it, and the deal fell through, leaving her devastated over losing the high-quality chili powder. Lying in bed, Mo Yeon-joo cried over the loss. Beom-woo took the opportunity to remind her that always choosing top-quality ingredients was a major reason the restaurant was unprofitable and suggested using cheaper materials. Mo Yeon-joo, determined to maintain the taste and quality of her dishes, refused to compromise. To quickly steal Mo Yeon-joo's recipes, Beom-woo used hiring as an excuse to place his own chef in the restaurant. He recommended his chosen chef to Mo Yeon-joo, but unexpectedly, she brought in someone else, announcing a new staff member who had worked at a bean sprout soup rice restaurant for 15 years and was proficient in everything from side dishes to dishwashing, making him a valuable asset. Beom-woo's plans were disrupted. Beom-woo, not satisfied, criticized Mo Yeon-joo for acting independently and not hiring the skilled chef he recommended, instead choosing the seemingly useless Jin Myung-suk. He argued that as the restaurant manager, he had not contributed anything and had no right to criticize him. Provoked, Beom-woo roared that he would buy 2 new tables the next day to increase the restaurant's capacity. Just after his bold declaration, Beom-woo discovered his credit card was frozen and his car repossessed. Initially planning to stay in a 5-star hotel, he ended up selling his suit to afford lodging in a small inn. Determined not to be looked down upon by Mo Yeon-joo, and having vowed to buy new tables, he reluctantly pawned his expensive watch. In front of Mo Yeon-joo and Jin Myung-suk, he boasted about his achievement and asked about the tables. Mo Yeon-joo showed little interest. To impress Mo Yeon-joo and make a mark, Beom-woo contacted his fair-weather friends, inviting them to dine at the restaurant. Knowing his current misfortunes, they all made excuses to decline, except for one influencer who agreed to post photos of the dishes on social media. Excited, Beom-woo ordered Mo Yeon-joo to prepare bibimbap and find photogenic plates. However, Mo Yeon-joo believed that bibimbap should be eaten hot and didn't want to waste food just for a photo. This disagreement led to an argument. Ignoring their dispute, Jin Myung-suk focused on making kimchi pancakes but accidentally knocked over a bowl of kimchi, spilling it all over the table. Seeing the table he had exchanged for his watch ruined, and already upset from the argument with Mo Yeon-joo, Han Beom-woo exploded in anger. He berated Jin Myung-suk for never following his orders and complained about Mo Yeon-joo's refusal to hire a chef from an American culinary school and not accepting the influencer's promotion. He blamed the current state of the restaurant on Mo Yeon-joo's pride and arrogance. Upset, Han Beom-woo stormed out of the restaurant and took shelter from the rain at a vegetable store entrance. The kind-hearted vegetable and butcher shop owners offered him a drink. He vented about Mo Yeon-joo's inflexibility to them. The shop owners acknowledged her quirky and stubborn nature but confirmed that her cooking was unquestionably delicious. They mentioned that many people were unaware of the restaurant, but those who knew it often returned with their children. It was undoubtedly a hidden gem of a restaurant. The shop owners encouraged Han Beom-woo, saying that to grow the restaurant, someone like him was needed. They believed Mo Yeon-joo was aware that his efforts were not entirely pointless. Persuaded by them, Han Beom-woo calmed down and returned to the restaurant with items gifted by the vegetable shop owner. He found the previously dirty table clean and a set of beautiful dishes on the bar. Mo Yeon-joo had prepared bibimbap, and Jin Myung-suk had left him a kimchi pancake. Besides these, Mo Yeon-joo had also bought him new clothes, asking him to change out of the jersey he got from a motel owner. Han Beom-woo accepted Mo Yeon-joo's goodwill and handed her the items he brought back. To her excitement, it included the chili powder she had been longing for, impressing her with Han Beom-woo's networking skills. Just then, the vegetable and butcher shop owners came to dine, bringing others with them. The restaurant was fully booked for the first time, and Mo Yeon-joo was extremely busy. The tensions between her and Han Beom-woo quietly dissolved amidst their cooperative efforts. After the last customers left, the three of them collapsed on the floor, exhausted. To celebrate the full house, Mo Yeon-joo took them out for drinks. Just as they were about to leave, a luxury car pulled up, and a man stepped out, angrily accusing Mo Yeon-joo of stealing his employee. It turned out he was the wealthy son of the bean sprout soup rice restaurant owner, from where Jin Myung-suk had left after working for 15 years. Scolded by his father, he demanded Jin Myung-suk's return and tried to take her away. Han Beom-woo pushed him away, dismissing the rich heir. The three of them then enjoyed a hearty drinking session. Soon, they were all tipsy. Mo Yeon-joo tied up her hair to avoid it interfering with her drinking, revealing her smooth face, which caught Han Beom-woo's attention. He couldn't help staring at her lips. Just as the atmosphere turned slightly romantic, Han Beom-woo received a news alert that shocked him. The head chef of his restaurant had switched allegiance to his brother. Furious, he tried to call the chef. When the call didn't go through, he left a voicemail, angrily accusing her of ingratitude. Overhearing this, Mo Yeon-joo mistakenly thought he was arguing with a girlfriend. The next second, she heard him vow to steal all the recipes here and crush all his rivals. Mo Yeon-joo accidentally overhears Han Beom-woo making threatening remarks into his phone. She fails to comprehend the meaning behind Han Beom-woo's words. Just then, the drunken Chaebol heir approaches to harass her, demanding she return Jin Myung-suk. Han Beom-woo rushes over upon hearing the commotion and intervenes for Mo Yeon-joo. Mo Yeon-joo watches the two men grapple like schoolboys, grabbing each other's hair. She suddenly seizes the Chaebol heir's arm, yanks and shoves the man to the ground. Han Beom-woo gapes at Mo Yeon-joo's supernatural strength. Mo Yeon-joo corners him, demanding explanations for his earlier statements. Without waiting for answers, she speculates aloud. Han Beom-woo must be nursing heartbreak after his brother stole his girlfriend. Han Beom-woo conceals his true motives, agreeing he's here to heal, though not from romantic betrayal. Mo Yeon-joo misinterprets this as embarrassed denial, pitying his supposed predicament. While the trio works at the restaurant, their landlord abruptly brings new tenants for inspection. Mo Yeon-joo and Han Beom-woo firmly state their business remains operational, with no intent to vacate. The landlord claims town rumors insist their restaurant faces imminent closure. Both suspect the Chaebol heir planted these rumors. They remove their aprons and storm out for confrontation, only to receive Jin Myung-suk's urgent call. The restaurant faces health code violations for operating without certification. Mo Yeon-joo presents their health certificate to inspectors, but another official produces imported chili powder from the kitchen, violating their strict Korean ingredients-only policy. They explain it's merely for taste testing, unused in cooking. Inspectors issue a citation regardless, ordering Mo Yeon-joo to pay fines within deadline. Beom-woo retaliates by reporting the Chaebol Heir's illegal garage, getting it sealed. The enraged Heir blocks restaurant access with his sports car. Beom-woo counterattacks by borrowing a vegetable vendor's truck to blockade the Heir's family restaurant entrance. Upon returning, Mo Yeon-joo sternly criticizes Beom-woo's childish antics for preventing customer access and risking food spoilage. She accuses him of prioritizing petty pride over restaurant interests. Devastated, Beom-woo collapses onto his bed, vowing never to interfere in Mo Yeon-joo's affairs again. The moment he resolves this, Jin Myung-suk calls. Mo Yeon-joo needs fermented soy paste tomorrow morning, but the supplier suddenly became unreachable. Jin Myung-suk suspects more sabotage from the Chaebol Heir, musing whether provoking their rival brought these endless troubles. Beom-woo maintains his gruff exterior but softens internally. The next morning, he waits at the bus station to accompany Mo Yeon-joo to the fermented paste supplier. Upon arrival, they discover the supplier's absence isn't the Chaebol Heir's sabotage. The elderly master has injured his back and lies bedridden. To obtain the needed paste, Mo Yeon-joo and Beom-woo begin handmade production with the master's guidance. Beom-woo finds himself stealing glances at Mo Yeon-joo's focused profile. During their return trip, sudden torrential rain forces them into a roadside phone booth. Mo Yeon-joo instinctively pulls him toward her as raindrops threaten his shoulder. Their abrupt proximity accelerates Beom-woo's heartbeat, his gaze locking onto her until a jarring phone call shatters the moment. Rushing back upon learning of the restaurant fire, they find Jin Myung-suk explaining smashed front windows and police suspicions of arson. With no surveillance in the remote area, the investigation will take time. Jin Myung-suk recalls spotting the drunken Chaebol Heir near the restaurant last night. Confronting him, the heir initially denies allegations, until remembering his drunken rampage, smashing windows with stones, snatching a lighter from the restaurant. He collapses to his knees begging for mercy, promising full compensation if they withhold police reports. Mo Yeon-joo demands kitchen restoration instead of legal action. The heir arrives with repair tools but botches every task, his privileged upbringing leaving him inept at manual labor. Jin Myung-suk scolds, "You're just a spoiled brat who bullies people to feel important. No wonder your father refuses to entrust the family business." Stung by the truth, the heir tearfully confesses childhood dreams, crushed by paternal scorn, revealing how constant criticism drove him to self-destructive behavior. Beom-woo sees his own reflection in these words. Years of maternal belittlement, perpetual inadequacy. He begins teaching the heir proper repair techniques with unexpected patience. The vegetable vendor arrives with news. A 2-day food truck competition offers 5 million won prize. Winning could fund restaurant renovations and new equipment if they register before 6 p.m., with 15 minutes left until deadline. The Chaebol Heir peels through streets, reaching the registration site exactly at 6 p.m. He intercepts departing staff while Beom-woo frantically completes the application, sneaking it into the submission box undetected. The heir beams at finally accomplishing something, but his lighter's flame triggers fragmented memories. Breaking into the restaurant, clutching the lighter, yet no recollection of ignition. Unaware the real arsonist remains at large. Back at the restaurant, Beom-woo confronts the chef poached by his brother. Panicked this encounter might expose his hidden agenda to Mo Yeon-joo. He shoves the chef toward exit, crashing into Mo Yeon-joo's path. Under interrogation, Beom-woo fabricates. "She's my clingy ex-girlfriend," he theatrically declares, pretending to shoo away a persistent ex. "Even sharing meals with her disgusts me." With urgent eye signals, the chef catches his drift, but retaliates, asking Mo Yeon-joo if she truly knows Beom-woo's nature. Mo Yeon-joo retorts, "I'll uncover that myself, no need for exes to worry." Her defense kindles Beom-woo's hopes. Lying awake, he replays 2 scenes. Mo Yeon-joo claiming him as her person before the chef. Their rain-soaked phone booth proximity. pounding heartbeat confirms his realization. He's fallen for her. Unaware, Mo Yeon-joo focuses on food festival prep. At the venue, Beom-woo spots his family corporation as new sponsor. Confronting the coordinator, he's ambushed by his brother. Funding festivals aligns with corporate vision. Beom-woo mocks. Mr. Never Leaves Seoul, investing in remote towns? Just admit you're here to sabotage me. He provokes. Instead of stalking me, boost the prize money if you dare. The brother instantly raises stakes, from 5 million won to 10 million won. Before leaving, his brother reveals his own restaurant is competing. You'll need exceptional effort to win. Beom-woo soon spots the chef leading a culinary team, his personal secretary assisting her. The chef's participation stems solely from Beom-woo's taunt last night. Mo Yeon-joo's cooking surpasses yours. As the festival commences, visitors sample dishes and vote for their favorite. Long queues form at rival food trucks while theirs remains empty. Beom-woo frantically paces until a live streaming influencer approaches. He hijacks the camera to promote their truck, persuading the influencer to try kimbap. Raves about the flavor attract crowds, soon forming an eager line. By nightfall, Mo Yeon-joo's team sells out first. Jin Myung-suk and Chun Sung hug in celebration. Beom-woo and Mo Yeon-joo embrace in exhilaration. Meanwhile, the chef's duck leg dish causes intolerable delays. Customers defect to competitors. Overwhelmed, she spots Beom-woo flipping his closed sign, mocking her with exaggerated faces. Mo Yeon-joo later finds a lighter in the kitchen, scolding Beom-woo, "No smoking near food." He denies ownership, scrutinizing engraved initials with growing suspicion. Next morning, the team arrives energized, only to find his brother's hired A-list singer performing at the chef's truck. The crowd stampedes toward the spectacle. Beom-woo confronts the chef. "Not my doing," she shrugs, instantly recognizing his brother's fingerprints. He curses through gritted teeth. Returning to their food truck, the quartet huddles in dismay. To surpass the chef's team, they need innovation. Chun Sung produces her family's non-alcoholic ancestral rice beverage, proposing free drinks with kimbap purchases. After tasting the brew, Mo Yeon-joo and Beom-woo are awestruck. While brainstorming combo names, yesterday's influencer reappears craving more kimbap. Beom-woo swiftly creates kimbap and brew signage. The influencer's endorsement triggers customer surges. Amid the frenzy, Jin Myung-suk and Chun Sung fabricate backstories. They're newlyweds saving for baby formula. They'll name their child Kimbap. Trapped in the charade, Beom-woo shoots uneasy glances at Mo Yeon-joo, relieved by her non-resistant expression. At festival's end with ingredients exhausted, confidence crumbles when the brothers' restaurant claims victory. Second place ignites the Chaebol heir's rage, but Mo Yeon-joo calmly accepts. Runner-up funds suffice for kitchen renovations. Beom-woo intercepts his departing brother. Vote rigging arson? This lighter's engraved with your initials. The brother rolls up his window without acknowledgement. Back at the site, Mo Yeon-joo plays with children. Beom-woo approaches. "Why wait for me? I wanted us to leave together," she stammers. Children swarm them again. Mo Yeon-joo suddenly seizes his wrist, sprinting toward the restaurant. Shock melts into grin as he follows willingly. At their destination, lingering palm contact lingers. Beom-woo studies sweat-damp strands clinging to her neck. No more pretense. "I've fallen for someone." Their lips meet before Mo Yeon-joo leaves his mouth. However, the sweet atmosphere was abruptly interrupted by the sudden arrival of Jin Myung-suk and the wealthy heir. Startled, Mo Yeon-joo immediately pushed Beom-woo away, attempting to conceal the ambiguous moment between them. Jin Myung-suk and the heir teased them about their rapid progress, while Beom-woo couldn't suppress his smile, repeatedly glancing at Mo Yeon-joo to see if she shared his hope for their relationship to advance. To his disappointment, Mo Yeon-joo sternly silenced Jin Myung-suk and the heir's jokes, firmly declaring the kiss had been a mistake and forbidding further discussion. Beom-woo's spirits sank. Just then, a couple entered to inquire about reservations. The woman, a French national, began conversing with Beom-woo, who fluently responded in French due to his overseas education. Jin Myung-suk and the heir watched in admiration. After the guests left, the pair eagerly pressed Han Beom-woo for details. He explained the couple wanted to reserve the restaurant for the day after tomorrow. But before he could continue, Mo Yeon-joo abruptly objected. She revealed the couple was about to marry, with the bride's parents flying from France. However, the mother couldn't eat Korean food, and both families doubted the cross-cultural marriage. Only then did Han Beom-woo and the others realize Mo Yeon-joo also spoke French. Mo Yeon-joo insisted the kitchen wasn't prepared, arguing that hosting foreign guests under such pressure was unwise. Han Beom-woo countered by outlining the benefits. A single day's booking could earn a week's income, and satisfying the parents might not only save the marriage but also boost the restaurant's reputation. Jin Myung-suk and the heir sided with him, forcing Mo Yeon-joo to reluctantly agree. That night, while Mo Yeon-joo worked late researching French culinary preferences, she stepped outside for air and found a drunken Han Beom-woo curled up by the entrance. Spotting her, he staggered over, demanding to know why she'd called their kiss a mistake, then loudly confessed his feelings. He vowed not to interfere with her work at the restaurant, but insisted she grant him one post-shift date after the French booking a chance to prove their connection before deciding their future. Before leaving, he fixed their date for after the crucial reservation. To greet the guests with a fresh image, Han Beom-woo specially ordered new uniforms. After changing into them with confidence, the four began preparing. However, Mo Yeon-joo was caught off guard when her ex-boyfriend suddenly appeared. At the sight of him, memories instantly resurfaced. Years ago, they had worked together at a French restaurant in Japan, sharing a stable and sweet relationship. But after a critical kitchen error caused major losses for the restaurant, her ex-boyfriend refused to take responsibility when the head chef investigated. Mo Yeon-joo voluntarily accepted blame, leading to her dismissal. Recalling this, she broke down sobbing. After calming herself, she agreed to talk privately with her ex. A jealous Han Beom-woo, unwilling to leave them alone, eavesdropped outside. Jin Myung-suk showed him uncovered photos and documents, suspecting the ex-boyfriend had ulterior motives. Through these materials, Han Beom-woo learned Mo Yeon-joo had graduated from a top-tier culinary school in the US. The ex-boyfriend's arrival unsettled Mo Yeon-joo and sparked anxiety in Han Beom-woo, who feared she might rekindle old feelings. Still, he texted her to stay focused for their important guests. The next day, the couple arrived with both sets of parents. Mo Yeon-joo and Jin Myung-suk handled the dishes while Han Beom-woo and the wealthy heir managed service. Initially, the disapproving families sat stiffly, tension thick in the air. When Han Beom-woo served Mo Yeon-joo's meticulously crafted courses, the parents praised the food enthusiastically. Seizing the thawing mood, Han Beom-woo acted as translator, bridging communication gaps. Gradually, the family set aside reservations and toasted cheerfully. After the meal, the guests sincerely thanked Mo Yeon-joo for the cuisine and Han Beom-woo for the service, expressing full satisfaction with the restaurant. As they departed, Han Beom-woo reminded Mo Yeon-joo about their planned date, but her ex-boyfriend suddenly reappeared. Fearing Mo Yeon-joo might waver, Han Beom-woo tried to drive him away, but she insisted he leave first, promising to meet by 9 p.m. Once alone, the ex-boyfriend confessed his intent to reconcile and returned to Japan with her. Han Beom-woo waited anxiously, terrified Mo Yeon-joo might rekindle things with her ex. Relief flooded him when she arrived for their date. He took her to a carefully decorated rooftop movie setup, where the atmosphere grew tense and charged, especially when kissing scenes made them fidget. After the film, Mo Yeon-joo asked why Han Beom-woo hadn't pressed her about her ex. He pretended nonchalance, saying she'd share if willing. Mo Yeon-joo then confessed she was an orphan, abandoned at a temple beneath a mountain, her childhood memories filled only with monks. After discovering her passion for cooking, she graduated from an American culinary institute and joined the Japanese-French restaurant where she met her ex, who treated her well. When Han Beom-woo nervously asked if she'd return to Japan, Mo Yeon-joo laughed, declaring she'd never abandon her current life. His shoulders relaxed instantly. Yet the next morning at the restaurant, Jin Myung-suk informed him Mo Yeon-joo had left a note and flown to Japan. The message temporarily entrusted the kitchen to Jin Myung-suk, instructed Han Beom-woo to await her call, and ended with a drawn jar. Following the sketch, the trio found a real jar containing the Jeonju Operation Guidelines pages of strict rules plus a recipe book. Mo Yeon-joo hoped Jin Myung-suk could maintain standards using these instructions during her absence. It turned out her ex had called the night before, claiming her most respected mentor was critically ill and urging her to visit Japan. Mo Yeon-joo boarded the plane with him. Determined to impress her, Beom-woo vowed to elevate the restaurant's reputation. But Jin Myung-suk's clumsy attempts to follow the recipes fell short of Mo Yeon-joo's skill. Disappointed customers left food uneaten on every table. As Beom-woo surveyed the chaotic dining room, his secretary suddenly appeared. In front of Jin Myung-suk and the heir, the secretary falsely claimed to be Beom-woo's hometown acquaintance visiting casually. When alone, the secretary revealed his purpose. The chef who had defected to his brother had been fired and returned to Beom-woo's restaurant. To surpass his brother, the secretary insisted on stealing the recipe book as originally planned, claiming this would guarantee the restaurant 3 stars. Though stealing recipes had been Beom-woo's initial goal at Jeonju, his time with Mo Yeon-joo had changed his mind. He now wanted to run the restaurant honestly with everyone. To thwart the secretary, Beom-woo quietly hid the recipe book from the counter into a drawer. He then enlisted the wealthy heir, who disliked the secretary, to get him drunk using his exclusive homemade brew, ensuring the secretary would sleep for 3 days. Just as Beom-woo settled the secretary, Mo Yeon-joo called to confirm her safe arrival. He had endless questions but froze upon hearing her ex-boyfriend's voice calling her in the background. Mo Yeon-joo abruptly hung up. Panicked, Beom-woo decided instantly to fly to Japan. He locked the secretary out, instructed the heir to manage the restaurant, and boarded the next flight. Meanwhile, Mo Yeon-joo rushed to the hospital in Japan only to find her revered mentor no longer recognized. Hertha, once charismatic chef, was now a skeletal, ailing patient. Devastated, she fled the room. Her ex-boyfriend explained the chef had refused food for days and begged her to cook one last meal, as her dishes had been his favorite. At the French restaurant where they'd once worked, memories overwhelmed her. During a Michelin grading visit, the chef had stressed every dish mattered for their 3-star ambition. Mo Yeon-joo and her ex had prepared identical dishes, but the judge spat out his first bite. The rating failed, ruining the restaurant's reputation. Investigating, the chef traced the fault to toxic pufferfish ingredients. Enraged, he demanded to know who was responsible. When her ex stayed silent, Mo Yeon-joo took full blame and resigned, ending their relationship. Years later, her ex still lacked courage even on the flight to Japan. He'd begged her to hide the truth from the chef, claiming it would protect his health. After touring the restaurant, the ex-boyfriend declared he was now the head chef and would replace the mentor as owner. Mo Yeon-joo warned him not to be greedy, stressing that managing both roles was difficult. Seizing the moment, the ex invited her to return and help him make amends. Before Mo Yeon-joo could respond, Beom-woo had tracked them down, stormed over, and berated the ex, insisting Mo Yeon-joo's restaurant was 1,000 times better. Mo Yeon-joo scolded Beom-woo for abandoning their restaurant, but he loudly confessed he'd come because he missed her. To prepare the mentor's meal, Mo Yeon-joo and her ex went to a market for ingredients. Beom-woo stubbornly crammed himself into the back seat to avoid leaving them alone. Both men vied for her attention, one clinging to the past, the other pushing for a future. After shopping, the trio drank together. When Mo Yeon-joo left for the restroom, the rivals clashed. The ex boasted about his 3-year relationship with her, claiming he knew her inside out. Beom-woo retorted, "However long. It's history now." The ex then taunted that the restaurant's name stemmed from a promise between him and Mo Yeon-joo. Stunned, Beom-woo received a call from Jin Myung-suk, demanding he check his photos. Opening the file, Beom-woo saw his ex-boyfriend's picture. Earlier, while retrieving items from his brother's restaurant, Jin Myung-suk had stumbled upon a merger proposal between the two restaurants on an office computer. Realizing his brother's ruthless scheme to take control, Beom-woo's expression hardened as he watched Mo Yeon-joo laughing warmly with her ex. Silently, he made a decision. The woman secretly develops feelings for the wealthy second-generation heir from a prominent food family who comes to work at her restaurant. She remains completely unaware that behind his approach lie hidden, complicated circumstances known to few. Han Beom-woo and Mo Yeon-joo leave the bar and go to a street-side noodle shop to eat. Mo Yeon-joo notices the owner preparing an uncommon sea urchin ramen. She asks several additional questions. The owner mentions this recipe was taught by his chef friend. Regrettably, the friend always mutters upon visiting, "It's not the same as what that kid made." Mo Yeon-joo instantly realizes the friend mentioned by the owner is the head chef, and the kid referred to by the head chef is her. Back then, to improve the staff meals, she added leftover sea urchin into ramen. It unexpectedly received unanimous praise from the staff. The head chef never praised her for it at that time. Instead, after she left, he continuously searched for that remembered flavor. Han Beom-woo suggests Mo Yeon-joo personally make sea urchin ramen for the head chef. Perhaps tasting the long-missed flavor may aid his recovery. When parting, Mo Yeon-joo kisses Han Beom-woo once. She thanks Han Beom-woo for staying by her side and providing support and strength. Han Beom-woo touches the kissed spot in disbelief, grinning foolishly. Having fallen in love with Mo Yeon-joo, he wholeheartedly wants her happiness. He would never do anything that hurts Mo Yeon-joo, such as stealing recipes. After bidding farewell to Mo Yeon-joo, Han Beom-woo seeks out her ex-boyfriend. He confronts him face-to-face about his secret plan to sell the restaurant to his family's company. He presses him for the real reason he insisted on bringing Mo Yeon-joo back. The ex-boyfriend learns Han Beom-woo is the second son of the client company. He suspects Han Beom-woo deliberately lowers his status while constantly hovering around Mo Yeon-joo, concluding he must harbor undisclosed motives. Meanwhile, Mo Yeon-joo goes to the seafood market early in the morning to buy fresh sea urchin. She originally planned to go with Han Beom-woo, but he never appears and his phone is unreachable. After procuring ingredients, Mo Yeon-joo returns to the restaurant to begin work. Han Beom-woo then arrives hurriedly. In his carelessness, he knocks over a trash can. While cleaning up, Mo Yeon-joo sees a large quantity of discarded medicine. Just as she feels puzzled, the arriving ex-boyfriend nervously snatches away the medicine. He claims it is for his personal use. After much busy work, they serve the prepared sea urchin ramen to the head chef. Tasting the familiar flavor, he immediately calls out Mo Yeon-joo's name. He tightly grasps her hand and apologizes. Regarding the cooking mistake incident that caused Mo Yeon-joo to leave years ago, he knew it was not her fault yet failed to stand up for her. Mo Yeon-joo gently comforts the head chef, saying everything is in the past. She has let it go, and she is doing very well now. The ex-boyfriend, seeing the head chef regained his spirits, ushered everyone out of the room saying he had something to tell the head chef. Soon the ex-boyfriend emerged from the hospital room. He handed ownership transfer papers to the group. He declared he would take over the restaurant as head chef and owner and sell it to another company. He claimed this was all for the head chef's own good. Mo Yeon-joo exposed his lie. Mo Yeon-joo had already checked that the medicine he discarded belonged to the head chef. She suspected the ex-boyfriend threw away the medication privately to gain control of the restaurant. The ex-boyfriend argued that the head chef asked him to discard the drugs because he didn't want his taste buds numbed by medication. He claimed selling the restaurant was for the employees' sake, as the restaurant was now unable to make ends meet. Without the merger, they couldn't pay salaries and would have to close. Regardless of the ex-boyfriend's explanation, Mo Yeon-joo believed he acted solely for personal gain. Han Beom-woo, who had stayed quiet, then informed the ex-boyfriend the merger deal was cancelled. The previous night, Han Beom-woo called his mother and requested she restore his position. He then flew back to Korea, and as a shareholder, halted the merger between the two restaurants. Enraged that his plan was exposed, the ex-boyfriend swung a fist at Han Beom-woo. The two immediately grappled with each other. An angry Mo Yeon-joo stepped forward and shoved Han Beom-woo aside. The head chef inside the hospital room spoke up to stop the commotion. He demanded everyone enter the room. The head chef held Mo Yeon-joo's hand and asked if she had found the dish she wanted to create. He then called the ex-boyfriend to his side. The ex-boyfriend expected to be hit. Instead, the head chef pulled him into an embrace. He said he knew he cared deeply about the restaurant's future, just like him. As long as they worked together, they could overcome the difficulties. Overcome with guilt, the ex-boyfriend collapsed weeping at the bedside. After the head chef regained his health, Mo Yeon-joo decided to return to Korea. Before leaving, she rejected the ex-boyfriend's attempts to make her stay again. Seeing Han Beom-woo waiting for her in the snow, she stated plainly she would keep the past with her ex-boyfriend in her heart, but then she would move forward and leave it behind. On the flight back, Mo Yeon-joo leaned against Han Beom-woo's shoulder to nap. Han Beom-woo felt sweet joy but suddenly received a message from his mother. His mother stated that since she restored his position, he owed her a favor. Finally returning to their longed-for place, the two embraced Jin Myung-suk emotionally. Jin Myung-suk complained that the Chaebol heir hadn't come to work, and Han Beom-woo's fellow villager assisting them left without saying goodbye. Han Beom-woo then remembered the secretary disguised as his villager, still locked in the warehouse by him. He rushed to the warehouse, only to find the Chaebol heir trapped inside instead of the secretary. The Chaebol heir blamed himself for falling into a trap while delivering food to the secretary. The secretary colluded with the head chef to lock him in. Realizing the head chef had infiltrated the restaurant, Han Beom-woo sensed grave danger. He immediately returned to Jeonju to check the recipe's safety, but found it missing. To prevent the head chef from stealing the recipe, he called the head chef while driving back urgently. Meanwhile, the head chef saw the call but deliberately ignored it. Diamond judges would dine at the restaurant that day. She planned to use Mo Yeon-joo's recipe to earn 3 stars for the restaurant, proving her own capability. Han Beom-woo anxiously rushed to his flagship restaurant. He arrived just as the diamond judges were leaving. Moments earlier, using Mo Yeon-joo's recipe for traditional snow abdo grill, the head chef won unanimous praise from the judges. Realizing it was too late, Han Beom-woo furiously accused the head chef. Stealing others' work is a repugnant act. The head chef retorted righteously that she merely mimicked his usual tactics. She reminded Han Beom-woo this was his territory, and Mo Yeon-joo was just his stepping stone. She demanded he permanently halt Mo Yeon-joo's sales of the traditional snow grill dish. Han Beom-woo returned to Jeonju dejectedly. While unnoticed, he quietly returned the recipe to its place. Unexpectedly, Mo Yeon-joo appeared behind him just as he finished. Fortunately, she didn't notice his actions. When rushing back to the flagship store during the day, he left Mo Yeon-joo a note falsely claiming illness to request half a day off. Mo Yeon-joo learned from the Chaebol heir that the head chef had visited earlier, still mistakenly believing the head chef was Han Beom-woo's ex-girlfriend. She suspected Han Beom-woo took leave to meet her. Mo Yeon-joo didn't press further. Instead, she brought out specially prepared mung bean porridge, hoping to relieve his physical discomfort. Han Beom-woo felt both touched and guilty. He wanted to confess the truth to Mo Yeon-joo, but lost courage again upon seeing her clear eyes. The next day, a hat-wearing guest visited the restaurant. After the guest left, a lighter remained on the table. Han Beom-woo instantly recognized. It was identical to the lighter that caused the restaurant fire. He suddenly recalled. This was the man who once protested outside their headquarters, opposing the acquisition. Han Beom-woo immediately located the man's lodging and demanded why he committed arson. The man bluntly admitted it was revenge. His protests went ignored for days, while Han Beom-woo lived comfortably. Feeling psychologically unbalanced, he wanted to teach him a lesson. Han Beom-woo sternly warned he wouldn't tolerate further wrongdoing. After meeting the man, Han Beom-woo visited his mother. His mother stated the group would handle the arsonist and demanded he return to his position soon. She mentioned the judges highly praised the traditional snow grill. If awarded 3 stars, other restaurants couldn't serve that dish. The best solution was to shut down Mo Yeon-joo's place. Unaware, Mo Yeon-joo saw everyone was exhausted from consecutive busy days. She specially took them to the temple where she grew up for relaxation. The group participated in Buddhist practices with the monks. Their minds gradually settled. That night, Han Beom-woo quietly sought Mo Yeon-joo to confess stealing the recipe. Instead, she pulled him to admire the moon. Unwilling to ruin the beautiful, tranquil moment, he swallowed his words again. Mo Yeon-joo shared her childhood experiences. She was abandoned, but the abbot found and raised her as his own. The monks treated her like family. This was her eternal home. She asked Han Beom-woo to share his story, mentioning he made an unusual expression. When tasting kimchi for the first time, Mo Yeon-joo concluded he had a past. Beom-woo only said he'd tasted similar kimchi made by his grandmother, and avoided further details. Before leaving the temple, the abbot told them everyone makes mistakes. Those blind to truth remain in darkness. He hoped they would all find their truth upon returning. The abbot's words left Beom-woo restless. Back at the restaurant, he decided to confess to Mo Yeon-joo. He admitted being here taught him. People shouldn't struggle through life alone. Sincerity matters more than money. Before he finished, Mo Yeon-joo suddenly kissed him. After the kiss, Beom-woo tried resuming his confession when his brother abruptly barged in. Earlier, his brother received Beom-woo's message, stating he didn't want his position back, and renounced his heir status. Learning the flagship earned 3 stars using recipes Beom-woo stole, the brother believed the accomplished Beom-woo deceived him. Seeking revenge, he decided to teach him a lesson. He confronted Mo Yeon-joo, exposing Beom-woo came to steal recipes, and already secured 3 stars with 1 dish. Facing Mo Yeon-joo's questioning, Beom-woo struggled to admit. His initial goal was indeed taking the recipes, to shut down her cherished restaurant. Mo Yeon-joo couldn't accept this harsh truth, resenting him for trampling her genuine feelings. Deceived, Mo Yeon-joo was tormented beyond endurance. Having ruined everything, Beom-woo was utterly distraught. Meanwhile, the flagship restaurant celebrated wildly, basking in the glory of the 3 Michelin stars. Beom-woo's mother was revered and worshipped by everyone. Her long-cherished wish had finally come true. Jin Myung-suk came to the restaurant as usual. He saw Mo Yeon-joo sitting there blankly, and Beom-woo was nowhere to be seen. Jin Myung-suk felt something was amiss and pressed her about what had happened. Mo Yeon-joo no longer hid the truth. She revealed that Beom-woo had come from the start to steal the recipe. The wealthy heir couldn't believe his ears. Yet, the serious, sorrowful expression on Mo Yeon-joo's face forced him to accept it. Beom-woo's profit-driven mother learned of his resignation. She immediately summoned her eldest son. She ordered him to close his own restaurant and take over Beom-woo's flagship restaurant. She declared she would defend Beom-woo's hard-won 3 Michelin star glory with her life. Meanwhile, to regroup, Mo Yeon-joo temporarily closed her restaurant and returned to the temple where she grew up. The moment she saw the abbess, she threw herself into the abbess's arms and wept bitterly, overwhelmed with grievance. That night, the abbess sat with Mo Yeon-joo under the stars. Mo Yeon-joo poured out her heart about the pain of giving her true feelings, only to be betrayed by someone she trusted. The abbess recalled the past. When the adult Mo Yeon-joo left the temple, the abbess had worried deeply about her life outside. Until that morning, when she saw Mo Yeon-joo bake a cake for a little girl. She noticed Mo Yeon-joo had developed a different perspective on cooking. Now, more than the cooking process itself, she cared more about her diner's experience. The abbess advised her to reflect deeply on the reason for this shift. She suggested Mo Yeon-joo might then find the answer she sought. Unable to sleep, Mo Yeon-joo got up to prepare breakfast for the nuns. Standing in the kitchen, she seemed to see her childhood self. The image of her childhood self questioned how long she intended to hide. It told her she shouldn't be cooking here but needed to return to her restaurant. Overwhelmed with complex emotions, Mo Yeon-joo burst into tears. The abbess brought her food she loved as a child. She explained that the very Beom-woo who had hurt her had secretly come, but he hid in the shadows, not daring to show himself. Beom-woo mocked himself. He had always believed himself to be a carefree man. Now he saw he was just a cowardly bastard who couldn't even speak his true feelings. The abbess persuaded Mo Yeon-joo to return down the mountain. Only by facing things bravely could she find a solution and achieve true peace. At this moment, Mo Yeon-joo didn't know chaos had erupted below the mountain. The Diamond Evaluation Agency had officially announced the Korean restaurants awarded 3 Michelin stars. Unexpectedly, besides their restaurant, another one had also received 3 stars. That restaurant was Mo Yeon-joo's. No one knew why her restaurant got 3 stars. It was because of that international couple they had once hosted. The woman's father turned out to be a judge for the Diamond Agency. He couldn't forget the dishes Mo Yeon-joo had made. He proactively added an extra 3-star spot specifically for her restaurant. Beom-woo's mother, who wanted exclusive supremacy, was furious about this outcome. She again sent people to find Beom-woo, who was drowning his sorrows in alcohol. Only then did Han Beom-woo learn that Mo Yeon-joo's restaurant had also received 3 stars. His mother got straight to the point. She laid out her plan. The flagship restaurant and Mo Yeon-joo's restaurant would face off in a competition. Only one restaurant could keep the 3 Michelin star crown. Just like him and his brother, locked in long-term competition, only one winner was destined. Han Beom-woo stated clearly, whether competing against his brother or inheriting the flagship restaurant, he had no interest in either. Seeing his refusal to comply, his mother threatened coldly. She had already bought the building housing Mo Yeon-joo's restaurant. If he didn't cooperate with the filming, she would ensure Mo Yeon-joo could never work in the food industry again. To save the restaurant, Han Beom-woo sought out Jin Myung-suk and the wealthy heir. He accepted their hitting, cursing, and blame. He knelt down, begging them to help him protect the restaurant. The furious Jin Myung-suk absolutely refused to forgive him. Han Beom-woo had no choice but to return to the restaurant to think of a solution. But overnight, Jin Myung-suk changed his mind. He agreed to help Han Beom-woo protect the restaurant. Coming with him were the butcher and the produce shop owners. Han Beom-woo hugged each one of them emotionally. He thanked them for being willing to stand by his side. The production team prepared for the official filming. Everyone present clapped hands for encouragement, shouting the restaurant must win. The ultimate showdown program between the 2 restaurants began filming officially. On the judges panel, besides Han Beom-woo's mother, when the other judge appeared, Han Beom-woo and the others were dumbfounded. The judge turned out to be the father of the international bride they had once hosted. The bride's father drew the challenge for both restaurants. He specified chicken as the required ingredient. As the restaurant's current head chef, Jin Myung-suk decided to make braised chicken in red wine according to Mo Yeon-joo's recipe. To make delicious braised chicken, high-quality live chickens were key. Han Beom-woo and his team rushed around all day but found nothing. Han Beom-woo guessed Madam Han was maliciously blocking their supply sources. Left with no choice, they had to settle for using frozen chicken as an emergency measure. After everyone left, Mo Yeon-joo returned from the temple, quietly appeared. Not having seen them for days, she felt unsure how to face them. She planned to avoid them temporarily. Just then, Han Beom-woo's older brother suddenly appeared. Mo Yeon-joo had no fondness for the arrogant and domineering brother. She questioned his purpose in a hostile tone. Her brother explained to her. In their mother's eyes, business always came first. Both he and Han Beom-woo had grown up in such an environment, and he was deeply sick of it. The brother hoped Mo Yeon-joo would understand Han Beom-woo's past and give him another chance. To seek the truth, Mo Yeon-joo proactively went to Han Beom-woo's flagship restaurant. Han Beom-woo's secretary apologized for stealing the recipe. He pleaded with her to forgive Han Beom-woo. He also mentioned that before meeting her, Han Beom-woo was a man who only valued profit and understood nothing of affection. When the brothers were young, Han Beom-woo's mother neglected her children due to her busy career. Han Beom-woo craved motherly love, but was consistently cold-shouldered. Fortunately, his grandmother was there for him. After his grandmother passed away, Han Beom-woo was heartbroken. But as her only daughter, Han Beom-woo's mother missed the funeral due to work. His grandmother's death took away Han Beom-woo's last vestiges of hope for human warmth. It wasn't until he met Mo Yeon-joo that he reclaimed his soul. He became soft-hearted and kind. At this time, Han Beom-woo still didn't know Mo Yeon-joo had returned and learned about his past. He was fully assisting Jin Myung-suk. They made the perfect braised chicken in red wine using frozen chicken. The judges tasted them separately. After sampling the flagship restaurant's roast chicken and the restaurant's braised chicken, they gave their scores. The producer handed the results to Han Beom-woo's mother to announce. The bride's father's assistant also whispered, confirming the restaurant had won. But Han Beom-woo's mother declared on camera that both restaurants had the same score. It was a tie. The bride's father furiously denounced her for falsifying the results and walked off set immediately. Han Beom-woo's mother remained unmoved and announced a rematch would continue. Han Beom-woo accused his mother of going too far. They had poured their hearts into it only to be treated unfairly. During this mother-son confrontation, Mo Yeon-joo suddenly appeared. She accepted the demand for a rematch. She proposed this time no other judges were needed. Han Beom-woo Woo's mother alone would taste the dish. If Han Beom-woo's mother wasn't satisfied, Mo Yeon-joo would voluntarily close her restaurant. Han Beom-woo's mother agreed. After confirming the cameras captured Mo Yeon-joo's statement, she left satisfied. Han Beom-woo apologized to Mo Yeon-joo. He wanted to talk about what happened between them. Mo Yeon-joo didn't give him a chance to speak, saying they would talk after the rematch. Just then, Han Beom-woo received a message from his brother inviting him for a drink. For the first time, the brothers sat down peacefully. They realized they were originally close family. It was their mother's Heir selection system that had deliberately pitted them against each other, turning them into competitors. They had strayed further and further down the wrong path. The brother was glad Han Beom-woo had found what he truly wanted. Han Beom-woo also advised him to listen to his heart and not blindly serve their mother. The next morning, Han Beom-woo's mother arrived at the restaurant as agreed. Han Beom-woo tried to help but was kicked out by Mo Yeon-joo. The wealthy heir pulled Han Beom-woo's family to sit together at a table. Soon after, Mo Yeon-joo brought out the dish. She served a portion to each of the three, Han Beom-woo, his mother, and his brother. She introduced it as a homely dish every Korean ate as a child. During her time away, she had learned cooking should prioritize the diner's preferences. She hoped this dish could reawaken the lost affection between mother and son. Han Beom-woo took a bite of the spicy kimchi. The taste was exactly like his grandmother's. At his insistence, his mother also picked up her chopsticks. Seeing the shrimp pancake, she recalled that early in her career, for a show aiming for a warm image, she had lied on camera about often making this dish for her children. In truth, she had never cooked a single daily meal for them. Her cold heart was stirred. Han Beom-woo's mother originally intended to, in front of the cameras, perform an act of finding the food so disgusting she would vomit. But now she couldn't make a choice against her conscience. She ultimately praised Mo Yeon-joo's cooked dish as very delicious. The rematch crisis was easily resolved by Mo Yeon-joo. Han Beom-woo's mother got the promotional footage she wanted. Before leaving, she announced the restaurant could continue operating. The two sides would no longer be competitors. Before getting in the car, Han Beom-woo's brother glanced at him, once again inviting Han Beom-woo to go out for a drink sometime. After speaking, the brother got back in the car. To his surprise, he heard his mother say for the first time ever, next time she would also go to pay respects to the brother's grandmother. After sending off his mother and brother, Han Beom-woo and Mo Yeon-joo simultaneously breathed a sigh of relief. Seeing Mo Yeon-joo about to return to the restaurant, Han Beom-woo chased after her to apologize for his initial idea of stealing the recipe. He hoped Mo Yeon-joo would give him a chance to atone. Mo Yeon-joo stopped and listed all the troubles Han Beom-woo had caused since they met, seemingly complaining but actually delighted. The two had shared so many unforgettable and beautiful experiences. Han Beom-woo tightly hugged her and made a heartfelt confession. Just as they were about to kiss, Jin Myung-suk and the wealthy heir, eavesdropping nearby, accidentally made noise. Han Beom-woo chased after the atmosphere, ruining wealthy heir to hit him playfully. The four laughed and fooled around, returning to their days of fighting side by side.